Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
I know you and Diddy were cool at one time. Have y'all spoke?
Nah, I ain't speak to Diddy, but you know, Diddy was my partner, bro. You know, I feel like Diddy ain't never did nothing wrong, bro. I just feel like he didn't do nothing wrong. I'm mad at him right now, though.
Why you mad at him now?
Cause he went on the floor crying at the thing.
He was happy, Boosie. He was happy that the charges got dropped.
No, he went on the floor crying.
He was emotional at some points in court.
He went on the floor and went under the thing and crying.
There was a dick under there.
Chin up, chest out.
His baby.
You mean you did it? They went back there laughing at you. Did you see that mother down there in a fetal position?
But he
and you got your churn in there. You a man. You stand up.
His charges got dropped. He was happy.
They were praying 40, 50 years. He was happy.
He dropped his knees and said a prayer.
Bro, he was crying under the table, bro.
He was happy the biggest charges got dropped.
They were trying
he
to
was
give him
crying
40,
under the
50
table,
years.
bro. He was
They
crying under
his
the
cribs
table.
And
Diddy thought he was going home. He was crying under the table. I want to talk to Diddy.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. That was Lil Boosie's recent Breakfast Club interview, and I didn't speak on it, but a few people jumped in my inbox and said, hey, man, why you ain't saying nothing about it? Because I'm a Boosie fan, of course, and I met Boosie. Boosie, a dope dude. You know, I was on the stage with him right when here recently. Let me just say this, man. Diddy, Boosie, hell. Diddy had to go through all of this. He ain't never been in trouble. Diddy ain't never been like Boosie. So for Boosie to sit back and just look at him and say, why he went on that table, man? Some things affect people in different ways. I got my friend Reality TV. She on the phone. Reality TV, you there?
You know I'm here.
So Boosie had a recent interview on Breakfast Club, and I'm gonna be real with you. It's gonna go different ways. We're gonna walk through this thing a little bit. But have you ever been to the courthouse?
Yes.
Have you ever seen somebody go through trial?
Yes.
Is it something that where when you in there, it's an intense situation? You know, being one that's been in there under the gun, understanding how this thing can go. A lot of stuff that you do in there, I learned that a lot of it is, especially if there's a jury, you're trying to convince a jury. Once you're found guilty, now you're trying to, you're just trying to understand what's about to happen with your life. Emotions are going here and there. One minute he was reading the Bible, the next minute, he beat the RICO charge. It's all kind of stuff going on, and you're trying to figure out, and the emotions are high. Now, he sees Diddy go under the table, and he's on his knees, and I'll put the picture up right here. And as you see him under the table on his knees, you know, I'm not surprised at that. It probably, if they see, it was more than that went on in that courtroom when you look at who Diddy really is and what he's really went through. You talking about a guy who went up to billions of dollars, now having to lose a lot of different things and go to prison and all that stuff being taken from him. And now he's having to face life, and he don't know, or not life, but a lot of time after the end of his conditioning was with the RICO being dropped. Could you understand him going under the table, or you didn't think that was cool?
I just looked at it. That was just his reaction. Like I didn't look at it like, I guess how Boosie looked at it. I guess Boosie looking at it like, nigga, I done beat a death row, murder cases, cancer, and all this. I guess he like, man up.
I agree with Boosie that hey, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I agree with Boosie. Like it is something in you, your inner man need you to stand up in front of the people. His kids is in there. I felt Boosie on all that, but I also know that emotions are high. You talking about a man going somewhere that he never been before, facing situations that he never faced before, losing things that he never lost before. And that, I just think that's what the deciding factor was for him to get up under that table. He's emotional, and he don't know if he's going to lose his life. He don't know if he's going to win. He don't know what's going on. And when they give him the verdict, boom, whatever way it go, it's going to be a hell of a combustion reaction.
I feel like regardless if he go to jail or whatever, it's never going to be the same because nobody really going to want to work with him. because of all this information that's been put out, regardless of if it was a RICO case. They really slandered the man's name.
Oh, he definitely slandered the name. Yeah, no, you 100% right. Let's listen to the next portion of this. And like I said, I'm just playing a little bit of a Breakfast Club's interview because I didn't get to dissect my boy Boosie. But Boosie's facing some charges himself coming up here on the 21st, which is next week. And he'll get to give his own reaction, of course, whenever that judge speaks. He throwed himself at the mercy of the court. But let's listen to what else he said here.
He need to call my phone. I need to ask him, why the did you get down there under that table and that? Because I've been riding with him.
Mm-hmm.
I've been riding with him.
Yeah.
I've been riding, but you got boys in there, man. You stand up, man. God then bless you. If you're going to jail, you're going to jail for something you got away with 1,000,000 times. That's why we go to jail. If we're going to keep it real. You stand up, you're still blessed. Your mama, you everybody blessed. You don't fold like no cricket.
Let me ask you
But like again, I'm expecting somebody to be like me.
Wow. That he said exactly what you said, reality TV. He said exactly what you said. He expecting somebody to be like him. Everybody reacted things differently, but I felt him on that because we do that all the time. We expect people to be just like us. We put things on people where we tell people we want this or we want that. And then when they don't do it, we hurt because we wanted them to react the way we would have reacted. And that is not a way to be because you're going to get let down so many times by your friends and family and people that you think are going to do what you're going to do. And I tell people that all the time. Don't ever think people are going to do it just because you did it. Because you'll be let down so bad. And that's what he just said. And I agree with him to the point of, man, you got to stand strong. But I also understand emotions and I also understand how things can go in that courtroom because it's according on what you're facing at. But he been through the mud. Man, this dude been through it. Boosie have. So he looking at it from his panoramic view. Yeah, his perspective. And that's what you're dealing with Boosie. Man, love this nigga Boosie, boy. He gonna give you a good interview. I gotta say that. Big ups to him, man. I got a project where I was showed I was on a project with him, and I'm still waiting on that thing to come out. I gotta get with my boy, but I'm on the first of a project with him that I'm real excited about. I can't talk about it right now, but it's coming. And you're going to get to hear Boss talk on the front of that thing, and it's going to be lovely. But at any rate, let's listen to a little bit more of Boosie. Watch this.
Let me ask you one question, Boosie.
You ain't built like that, man.
When you had left New York City and hooked up with P. Diddy, what did y'all do when you hooked
That's
up?
the worst line ever, man. I skipped that line on the show. I get to tell him, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Yeah, P. Diddy, put your hands up.
Hold on.
Just left New York City, hooked up with P. Diddy, finna blow past 50.
Man. So he skipped this part of the song, and I seen him do it. Listen, I was on the stage with him and Webby, man. I mean, about 4 months ago, maybe. And man, this man definitely skipped that part. I was standing right there. You can go look it up. I'm right there with him. And I see him do that part, and I felt the way. I'm like, what he gonna say? You know, just left New York City, and he just pointed that damn thing across. No, he didn't. He did like this. He did. No. I think he did. I had to go look. I gotta record it because I was on stage with him cutting up, and boy, this man here, man, he didn't say that part. I don't know if he did this because I seen him do that, or if he just pointed up toward the crowd. But I don't even think he did. I think he said nuh-uh because he didn't want to be looked at like that. And
he didn't do it all that.
how important is it to really assess your lyrics when you put music out? Because you don't know what's going to happen down the line. The people you big up, what they going to do. Young Thug got a lot of people out here that bigged him up, and then he went down through there on all them recordings and stuff. Is it very, very, because you being really a person who has lyrics and a rapper at one point, how important is it to make sure that your lyric, the way you drop them lyrics? Yeah, I'm talking to you like, how important is it? Because I know you've been on the mic a lot of times. Like, how important is it for you to say the right thing at the right time and it not come back to bite you? What?
I'm just gonna say this. If you're gonna be a rapper, just I ain't no rapper, y'all, but I'm just.
No, you have lyrics, and I can put it up here. If you don't make me put it up here. Okay, then. Okay.
Just be true to your lyrics. I mean, if he probably was with P. Diddy, just I mean, at the time, you know, but right now.
Man, it sounds good, but when he come in there with it. Man, both past 50, right? You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's fun when you're doing it, but you don't know which way this stuff gonna go. You know, I know Dero. I know a lot of people that got some Diddy verses and Diddy this,
That's
but
what I'm saying. Like back then, he was, you know, he was the person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see nothing wrong with still saying your lyrics.
well, well, you know, if you just left New York City hooked up with P. Diddy, you might be getting an indictment during the time that he was singing that song. So he was like, I ain't about to say that at all.
You know what? You're right.
He didn't want to be called in, so he was still debunking that. I just left New York City. I ain't even seen Diddy, man. Yeah.
But as an adult, we do have to start taking accountability. If we do things, we do need to stand 10 toes down and face those consequences, whatever it may be. You know, and don't run from it. Be man up, like Boosie said.
Yeah. Boosie had a hell of a point there. Let's listen to some more of this, but that hooked up with P. Diddy line is legendary. It sounds good. He dropped it right in there how it's supposed to go to, boy. Just left New York City. He was on it. I wipe it down, you know. But everybody listening to it now, they like, what happened? And you know, Charlemagne is the greatest when it comes to this. He been sitting back waiting on to ask this man this ever since he been here. And when I get him up here, I'm going to definitely ask him about this.
We want to know what happened.
I mean, but you know, Charlemagne is a real true journalist, bro. I can't lie. The dude is dope at what he do when it come down to, and he's a very essential part of that Breakfast Club element they got going on. And boy, I'm talking about just had the right question for it, man. And respect to that brother. Big up for asking that question. But well, let's.
Don't be scared to ask him either.
Oh no, we can't be, man. This is what we do. Hold on, I say we because I know I'm gonna ask questions. Here we go. Listen at this.
Hands up. Put your hands up. Yeah, P. Diddy, put your hands up. Put your hands up. Yeah, they on my ass about that line. Soon as he got indicted.
What y'all do when y'all hooked up?
Man, bro. You Charlemagne. Man, I ain't never been to a Diddy. I was tremendous. Like, I wanted to go to a Diddy party. I ain't like
You wanna be in there?
all through these years, like boy, they ain't like
You wanna be in there?
all through these years, like I was never. No, and I've been around a minute since that was like I ain't never get no invite, bro. And I with Diddy a couple of times. I ain't never invite me, dog. Like I used to hear about that shit. Like, man, I would have showed my.
Thank God you didn't.
So I got one last.
Wow. What do you think about that? Him not being at the Diddy party, but wanting to be at the Diddy party after hearing all the things that was going on at the Diddy party.
They say he started his own Diddy party.
Boosie had his own thing going in the South, didn't he?
He got his own party, his own mansion. So
Boosie is a trip, man. But I love the way he interviewed, man. Man, hopefully he don't get in trouble. And I believe I'll get that interview eventually because I'm pretty close-knit with a lot of people. The opportunity will present itself again. I had the opportunity and didn't go down to Atlanta. And I could have went down and interviewed him when they were promoting that book that I had been asked to come down. And I just didn't. And now I think back and like, man, I should have just went and did it. Because you never know if these people going to pass away, go to prison for life, or any of that stuff. So some of the opportunities we miss out on, we got to just get up and just do it. You know what I mean?
yes.
Wow. But yeah, this dude is hilarious, man. And he takes it there. Watch this right here.
That's right. I got one last
Well, I was
question.
just saying, but the reason why is because he was facing 50, Boosie.
Yeah, when he bent down, he was
facing-
happy
it was-
that.
So he bent down crying because he was happy.
So the
That's what I
internet,
just
the
told you.
internet,
He
yeah,
got the biggest
released.
charges. All the biggest charges that got dropped, and they told him it was not guilty, not guilty.
Not
Not
yeah,
guilty.
the
He thought he was gonna
internet,
get released.
the internet put together two different moments because he was emotional when his kids stood up and they were begging the judge to let him free.
Oh, I thought he cried and went under the table after
It was
he
more
got
like-
his time.
It was
No.
told
man.
Boosie.
He went under the
He was
table
happy the
because he was
charges
like,
got
I'm not about to
dropped.
spend the rest
He
of my
couldn't go
life
home.
in there. Like, thank you, God.
Yeah, thank you, God.
Yeah, I got hit with
Boosie.
all the biggest charges was not guilty, not guilty.
Oh, I just saw the thing when he was when he was like this. My bad, my
That's why your
bad.
mama tell you to stay off the goddamn.
Yeah, my
right?
bad. I thought went crying under the table because he got the
No,
time.
I'm sure it was
got
emotional
well
for him, but he was
dropped.
happy that he not about to spend. He was looking at some crazy time.
Are y'all sure, bro?
Yeah,
She was in the courtroom.
I was there.
Look, and I also pulled it up for you.
You
right
was
here.
there? So
Yeah.
Wow. So that's the part right there where he comes around and saying, man, I thought he had done got the time and just whimpered up under the table. But no, that ain't the case, man. That is not the case. We come to find out that no, Diddy basically was reacting to the fact that he had been found innocent, according to Lauren LaRosa. So what do you think about it? Boosie is something else. Did he bring it back around again or what?
He did. I mean, he didn't watch the whole thing, I guess.
He didn't watch it in the way it's supposed to be watched. But that's what happens a lot of times.
Ow,
Bro.
no.
But you got to understand, a lot of people watch you and they don't watch you. And then when they do watch you, they draw conclusions. They might have missed certain parts of you.
Right.
That happens with Boss Talk. That happens with a lot of different things. When you partially watch, I'm going to watch this partial of it, but I didn't see this. And you draw conclusions, then you can expect to get it somewhat wrong because you didn't watch it in its entirety, or you didn't pay close attention to what was going on in the Diddy trial. But again, whatever the case may be, man, anybody that go in that courtroom, it's not a comfortable place to be for a brother, people that look like you and I. So I just really know that
So
you got
brothers
brothers gotta, it's not for us. That scale is like that for a reason. It's never weighing out at the same. Every courtroom you go to, every legal system you go to, the scales are not even balanced. Spiritual and material don't add up. And it's always gonna be some issues with you walking in there as a brother, sitting in a system that wasn't even built to free you, but to keep you enslaved a lot of times. I'll say that much, and we make up at least 75 percentile of people of color that are locked up throughout the U.S. So that thing is not set up for us to win. So we need to not play with it. If we can, stay out the way. Because if you don't stay out the way, they will lock you up, lock him up. Guys, thank you guys so much for watching Boss Talk 101. Thank you for listening to Boss Talk 101. Me, Reality TV, OG Pyru, Dre from around the way up in New York. We appreciate y'all for listening. We also appreciate y'all for watching Boss Talk 101. We got a lot of new things coming for y'all next year. Lord say the same. We got a lot of things that we're trying to put into play. And you guys seen us drop the app in July, but we got to campaign the app. We went to Jamaica and dropped the app. Now we're going to start doing app parties throughout the year in different states. So be ready for that, guys. We're going to do app parties. We're going to invite just the RSVP members that we choose to invite. And then also, you're going to also get to see live interviews in arenas. In different places, in different states, different people going to come out. That's what we've been working on. So I know you guys enjoy watching us because so many people take pictures, so many people inbox us, and we just appreciate y'all, man, and thank y'all for everything y'all brought to the table for us, man. I would not be who we are without you guys. And OG, wake up. We know you sleep. Wake up. Stop all that. Yeah. Check it out, man. Thank you guys for watching, man. Boosie, man. Listen, man. Boosie, one of the coldest, man. When you think about it, Boosie is one to keep us something going and entertain. I sure hope they don't give him no big time. He said on that interview, he don't think that he was going to get any time. If you really go listen to what he said, he said, I don't think I'm going to get any time. He said because by faith, he don't want to get no time. That's what he's saying. And I can respect that. Go ahead. What'd you say?
We're not going to claim it. So he's right.
Correct. He didn't speak it. He said he's not going to say I'm getting any time. So, guys, you got to respect him for that, guys. And if you're still watching, guys, make sure you check out right here somewhere should be the Dallas Cowboy that got deleted, that unalived himself. Girlfriend is pregnant, and a lot of people. There was a lot of controversy. I seen a few comments where people, "I'm mad. Why you speak on that?" It's in the public, guys. I mean, I don't know what you guys expected. We speak on things that have been spoken on a lot of times. And if we choose to speak on them, then we're speaking on them from a perspective of what's been put out there in the media. And don't blame the messenger, guys. At the end of the day, man, you got to do what you do, though. Make sure you watch this next video right here. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, Boss Talk 101 Reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.